Hey, and welcome to part 3 of my game against the Ix329. Last time he had just disconnected at the end of a quite big battle, and after talking a bit we reloaded and decided to just continue like nothing had happened. So he would had successfully retreated with his remaining units, and I was now in a position to attack back. Which I will do because I feel that my army, my units are better, I have more of them. What I want to do after this is to hurry towards his throne and see if I can take that in time. Depends a bit on how many units he has left, but I would like to capitalize on winning this battle and having that army advantage, even if it's not very big. Hopefully it could be enough. I think it could have been a nice idea to save the upgrade points, because the Dreadnought gets a lot of quite nice things on level 7. You can get the Human Priest heal, bestow Iron Heart, and the Draconian Flamer ability, shoot the Firebomb. And it might have been nice to try to get both of them if I get to level 7, or maybe wait and see if I won't level up before the next big battle. I could level up before that maybe, because I don't think I would have needed to level up or use the upgrade points for this battle. I'm quite a lot more troops than he does. I'm also a bit worried that he might have had casting points to do a root spear on my Dreadnought, but I figured that that was probably not how it worked, so I attacked anyway with it, and then I can heal it now. I think in his position there's not much he can do in this battle. At best he might kill one unit, but it might be difficult. Well, I can, when I decide to attack, I can use my heroes with fire protection to shoot from a range, and then when I go in I can use the musketeer. I have 3 muskets actually now, one on each hero and the musketeer, so something will die quite fast, and if they're already weak, I might even kill 2 units when I attack. So he doesn't really have that much to play for. I also noticed now that sometimes the game freezes, and it's because my computer is isn't good enough for me to handle me typing out, so it freezes this. But yeah, if I remember correctly, I haven't scouted any of his cities. I think I have an idea he might have 2 cities, but I don't really know about a third, which I could see after the game that he had. So I really need to use this advantage now to gain some extra economic power. Because if I don't, he will be able to recover, and then this army advantage might disappear quite fast. I think he could maybe, I'm not sure, does he have steel enchantment on his elders? I didn't check. He could probably stolen my my garden flames if he had it. Maybe he didn't, he wasn't high enough level. It seems the recording also ticks up when I receive messages on Steam, which is quite annoying now when I'm recording, because I keep wondering if someone's writing to me. Yeah, so there's not really much you can do here. I go in, kill 1 unit, damage the others. I think you have to ask yourself like what's gonna happen, because now it's running away, and if I want, I could just wait, like stay out of range, and then get my muskets off cooldown again, and in the end, the longer this match goes, I think he's only on the losing side. So you have to ask, like, do I have to be aggressive, or can I stay back and let the opponent comes to me? Another things that could affect that is like how far range you have on your unit. For example, flamers or trebuchets can change that mechanic by forcing the opponent to come to you if you have those units. But he makes the right call here, I think, and to surrender, not giving me the last bits of XP. And he got close to killing one of the Forge Priests, but it wasn't enough. So now I have to hurry towards his cap. And I see now I didn't manage to choose something to produce in time. And I think I had just on, I think was a Swarm Darter and Flamer in that area. So I'm gonna chase those units a bit. And here I see watch his defenses. But it's a bit risky. I leave my cap with no defenses, and even independent units could come and attack. At the same time, I feel that I might need all the troops I can get, so I'm just trying to go for it. And I think at this time I also realized I could probably take this quest on the way. My 2 hero units are a bit faster than the rest of my units, so I could just do it with those 2 maybe, and maybe something else. Not lose that much time. And I think the trebuchet was initially to help with the attack, but I realized it won't get there in time. I just need some defenses. But these 3 units a bit risky, because if he has money, he could buy something from the inn and turn the tables on me. And I can't really attack him yet. But I think he decides against it. And now I might be able to catch him with my hero and leader instead. I'm using the spy drone to block him, because he can't attack it in the first 15 seconds, so by that time I can move my units closer to it. And if he wants to run, he has to run north. So the boneyard will spawn some units soon, but hopefully they won't get close. So I see he has some units in his cap, and he's trying to defend his the swarm darter and the flamer, but I don't think he realized that my my other units will get there in time. So in the end I still have more units. And again his goal will just have to be to try to do as much damage as possible. And again it will be a bit difficult because I have a lot of fire immunities. I could just walk up with my Forge Priest and start hitting him in melee. But I think I lose some units here. Actually I think he managed to kill my my other non-leader hero. So I think I misplayed a bit, if I remember correctly. I think I tried to spread out my units for this fight to not get hit by the flamers. As long as there's 2 hexes between each unit, they can't both be hit by one flame bomb. I don't really have that much mana, so trying to save it. yeah, I'm being a bit aggressive here with my heroes, and I'm going to get punished for that. He's gonna focus down my my leader. Well, I think he survives, but I have to back with him. So yeah, this is a mistake from me. Even if I kill that flamer and put myself in harm's way too much. I think maybe it's next turn. I don't really remember. Maybe he gets hit by a smite. Yeah, that's it. Bam! So yeah, he got a bit lucky, but at the same time I should not put myself in that position where it could happen like that. He's trying to exhaust my musketeer's action points using his elder to get his flamer free, but he won't be able to, and the flamer will die when he walks away. And I think he should have surrendered here. He's not really going to kill anything unless he uses some spell. Yeah, he surrenders. That's a good call. He managed to kill my hero and prospector, so it's pretty good fight from him. I take sabotage because I don't really have any way of getting through the walls otherwise. With my units, and walking through the gates could be very painful. I was watching if he might have had some units behind the watchtower. So he casts Hallowed Domain, and this is quite scary to fight into. My resistance goes down on all my units, so I think I decided I probably don't want to take this battle. I could go for his second city instead. It's possible I could win this in a way. since all my units are quite high level. And I'm just gonna try to make it look like I'm going to attack, but then not do it. And if he attacks me, I think I have a better shot because I don't have to worry about walls. So I might be able to do it even with the hallowed domain. He could also go for my cap right now, but it's a long way there. And I think I would rather trade my capital for his 2 cities. And maybe I'm not sure if he knows about the city I took with the quest. So I think I could take this city this turn. I could also take it. I mean, I could take it next turn. But I could also probably take it this turn with the spy drones. So I decided to go for it. I think I summoned a Cherub, so you might not have so much casting points. could have moved out a bit that turn and shoot me once, which would probably been a good idea. I'm trying to use the walls to my advantage. But I think I could move the other Spyron, the one further away from him, a bit, like right outside the gate, because he still has a straight shot without line of sight penalty on that drone he has shot, so it didn't really matter. So now I think I go for the firebomb. It's quite nice to have in sieges because you don't have any line of sight penalty or range penalty on it. And the range is quite good as well. You can hit the unit 6 hexes away. Almost as good as a trebuchet. But yeah, I'm wondering a bit what I should do. I'm worried he might go for me. Maybe he has some Cherub somewhere. And now I think I changed my mind. He took away his Halo domain, so I think I decided I could probably go for it. Even though he probably has a bit more troops now. So I decided to try to take these longbow ones with me. They're nice to have in a siege because they don't have any range penalty. So you can put them at like right at the edge of the opponent's unit, so you can shoot them at 5 hexes away, and he will have a range penalty if he has those kinds of shots. So now I'll find what his Carib has been up to. He bought a flyer from the inn, and my capital is safe, but I want to see if I can try to kill the flyer. It might have been a better idea for him to take it to his cap to try to defend one for my attack, but it's difficult to say in these kinds of things. Maybe he thought he could do it anyway. So he has a bit more units now, but the Hello Domain is gone. And I have a bit more units as well. So I think it's time for me to attack. I could maybe just wait, because at the moment I have 3 cities against what I believe is his only one. But it could also be risky if he gets more troops to this area and attacks me, or maybe he does something else. I don't really know. So somewhere I still have to take a risk, even if I wait, even if I attack. So I decided I'm just gonna go for it. At the time I wasn't really sure if I could win it, but I just have to try. A trick here is to attack, not to attack with your best stack. The stack you attack with goes into the middle. So this it puts my other stack with my leader towards the side, which gives me more time to go around and attack one of or get close to his walls before he gets all his units close. Because I have to be the aggressive one here to go to the walls and try to get in. So now the units he has first away at the top will take some time to get there. At the same time, my units in the middle will also take some time because they have to go around a bit to avoid getting shot at. But I still have a lot of troops here at the bottom, a lot of strong troops, so I can still advance quite quickly while still trying to avoid taking too much damage. If he switches places of his flamer and that initiate, he could shoot me if I stand behind those two bushes. And since this area is a lot smaller than the other battle, and I have more troops I need to advance with, I cannot put them so they won't get hit. Like only one unit will get hit by the flamer. So I'll have to try something else, and I think I decided to not put more than 2 units together. So no more than 2 units can get hit from a flame attack, and preferably it should be 1 fort priest and 1 something else, so the damage is only really done to the non-fort priest unit, since the fort priests are fire immune. So I'm a bit inconsistent here. I decided to walk as if he would change places with the flamer initiate, which I didn't do for my my main leader. And I already misplaced that crossbowman actually, so you could hit that unit, I think. I'm not sure. That was what I was checking at the time. No, I actually can't. So now I'm in position to blow up the closest wall segment to me. I need 2 sabotage attacks to blow up 1 wall. I could blow up 1 wall with 1 attack if it's one of the weaker wall segments to the side, but these tower wall segments are a bit stronger, and I would always need to sabotage it at least. It will put my hero in a bit of how do you say, it's a bad position for him. He could take a lot of damage, but hopefully I can work with that in a way. And when I get the walls open, I just want to get some units in there, put them on the elevated area, so I can get the extra range as well. by putting this forge priest here, I create a line of sight penalty for my leader. If that initiate on the other side wants to shoot at it, so it's a bit protected. I'm continuing with my plan to walk in groups of 2. And this time I'm not putting my spy drones in front of my units. I'm not really sure exactly what if there's anything he could do better. I mean, he's trying to put that swordman in front and getting his range units there. But I mean, I have so good stats on all my units that I'm not taking that much damage. I would have taken a lot more, I think, if he had Hallowed Domain still there. And I don't think he has Steel Enchantment, so I can't remove my fire protection. I think he has I think it's called Skin of Oil. He uses it a bit later in the fight, so maybe he could have casted that to do a bit more damage. But maybe he's trying to like get the smite in or something instead. Maybe he forgot to, or he attacked instead of using a spell. So now I could go and open up another wall with my leader. But I think I'm going to walk away with it a bit and heal up. Here I think I make a bit of a mistake. I walk too forward with with that crossbowman. And now we can reach it with a flamer attack. But yeah, this forge piece, it has a lot of trouble killing them. They have so much armor and resistance. And all his attacks do quite low damage. He doesn't really have any muskets or stuff like that. And I could stand and heal that forge priest with my main leader if I want. I can also dispel that skin of oil next turn. So I have some options of what I want to do. It can also heal itself if it wants. I think the right call here would be to attack 3 times, I think. To heal myself doesn't make me weak to fire, or I mean I become immune to fire again. But healing 10 damage is not as good as doing 20 or 30. I think I shouldn't have put my longbowmen together like that. Even if I think they're like some of my weakest units too, and they can do a lot of damage, so I like to have them spread out a bit more. my first unit dies. But I'm in a quite good position here already, taking close to taking control of this wall, and from there I can push out on more even terms. Kind of like if he hasn't been able to push me back already, he's not going to be able to push me back later on. But he has to win this battle or he's out of the game. And I get the minimum roll on that attack. But fortunately I can use my crossbowman to take him out. And now I think it's a bit lost for him. There's not much more he can do, and I'm on the walls killing his units. And that's all he has. He doesn't have any he doesn't have any exalted or evangelists or trebuchets or flyers or cavalry. Yeah, he has all these ranged units that don't do that much damage on my units. Yeah, there's not much more to say. I think he could have maybe tried to build some other units when he saw that I had so many Forge Priests. I mean, he knew that that was a big part of my army after the big battle. But maybe that was what he had. I can't know. I think most of what I wanted to say about this game I've already said in the earlier parts. I think the Draconian Theocrat is a nice combination, but Forge Priests are really good, especially against that kind of fire-based combination. And that was it. He played a good game, Ix329. Managed to expand, get 3 cities, but gave me a way back into the game, and I used that. And they didn't forgive him anything. But yeah, it wasn't easy, and he played well. And thanks for watching.